was obviously outstanding against Leeds with his 4 assists. Obviously, his future is still up in the air. What's it going to take to get him to sign a new deal and commit himself to the club?
Well, that's negotiations with Paul's representatives and the club. And for me and Paul, we work together every day here, and we keep on trying to improve the team and to enjoy ourselves. When you win games, you enjoy yourself more, and we've just got to make sure that we don't make this one game and everyone flies off on all this. We get big headlines and all the praise we get. It's about bringing more energy to the next one and being even better. So one swallow never makes a summer.
Simon Peach.
Hi, Ollie. I was going to ask about the game, but I don't really want to.
Why not?
No, but in terms of outgoings, we're obviously gathering that Brandon and Andreas are heading out on loan. What's the situation with other players? Would Amad Diallo go out on loan? What's James Garner's situation and anybody else?
I would definitely think Jimmy will go on loan. That's more or less done. He's done really well in pre-season, and he's really impressed me. And I think for his career, another season or another 6 months now to start with in the Championship, playing regularly will help him. With Amad, he is. I have to say he's doing really well in training, and of course he's come back a little bit later after the Olympics. He needed we needed some time to get him back in, and now he's looking really good. So I wouldn't be surprised if he stayed as well. But it has to be the right loan, right move, right club, right way of playing for any of our youngsters really that want to go.
If it's okay, I will ask about Southampton.
Yeah.
What are you expecting from them? Because last time they lost 9-0, which isn't a sentence I think many people expected to say. They went and won at Leicester. So what are you expecting from them?
No, you wouldn't. That game was a one-off, and that's a special game when you get a lad sent off in the first minute. So I don't count that game at all. And always with Ralph's teams, you get high energy, high pressing, belief in themselves, and they give you a great challenge like they did last season. We were lucky to, or not lucky, maybe good. You can call it whatever you want, when we turned their 2-goal lead into a 3-2 win for us with Eddinson's substitute appearance. So we know every time we travel down there, it's a very, very difficult game.
Neil Custis.
Hi, Ollie. Could I just ask 2 questions? One, is it mandatory for all your players to be double jabbed, and are they all double jabbed?
They're not all double jabbed, no. But I am, to put it that way, and I encourage the lads to take the vaccination. But we can't force anyone to do that, no.
So have some just refused to do it for whatever reason?
This, to my understanding, we're still wanting everyone to be double jabbed, and it's up to them, and we're still possible to take them.
Andy Mitten.
Hi, Ollie.
Hi, Andy.
Can I ask you about Raphael Varane? Why did you want to sign him? What do you see in him? How's he been in training? How's he been settling in with the other lads this week? Just tell me about his game.
I think if you followed, I know you have followed football the last 10 years, so that's the reason we want to sign him. What he's done over his career, it's no secret that we were close, or we were in there when he left to Real Madrid 10 years ago. Sir Alex was there speaking to them, and we were close. And ever since, his performances on the pitch, his demeanour, behaviour off the pitch, it tells me that that's a Man United player, and that we could manage to convince him to try to, have the feeling of Man United. I think that's been in his heart ever since he went to Real Madrid as well, that he did have a little bit of a feeling for Man United, and we definitely have had feelings for him for many, many years. And the Champions League wins he's had, the World Cup wins, you know, everything about him is class. And he's a defender who's quick, strong, good in the air. He can play with both feet. So the short answer is everything about him is what you want. And he's been humble. He's been inquisitive. He wants to. He asks questions. He doesn't want to experience. Call it. He doesn't want to learn by a mistake in the game. He wants to learn it on the training field before he comes on the pitch. So everything about him has been impressive.
Michael Gray.
Hey, Ollie.
Hi.
Hi, mate. Great performance last week. Ollie, your away performances last season were absolutely fantastic, and you picked up a lot of points last season. There's going to be crowds in stadiums when you play away from home this season. How are you going to approach that? Will it be any different?
Yeah, definitely. It'll be a big difference. And I don't know how many points, but we won so many points from going 1 goal down. And you can't afford to do that with fans in the stadium, with home fans, and you're away from home. Because the fans do mean so much in the energy levels, that little bit of extra edge, maybe some nerves if you're the away fans, away team, sorry. So we have to approach the games, we have to start better. That's a definite. We have to, of course, call it, manage the game so the away fans are the ones that are heard. We've got the best away fans in the world, but we can only hear them if we play well and we start well. And you want to silence the home crowd. I know that's not going to happen when it's the first game at St. Mary's for 18 months, so that's not going to happen. It's going to be loud, but that's it's up to us to play the football to do that, though.
Laurie Whitwell.
Hello. Can I just ask about Edison Cavani's fitness? How's he doing? And how important was it to let him have a little bit of extra time back home this summer?
Edison's always looked after himself, and of course he's lacking in team training, football training, but he's been looking after himself. You can see that. He had those different reasons to why he came. He was late. There were some personal reasons, and his body can tolerate a lot, so it wasn't that he needed them extra days. It was something that required, not physically. It was a different matter. So he's chomping at the bit. He's ready to train. He's ready to go, and let's see how much we can get out of him early on.
Paul Hurst.
Hi, Ollie. Can I just ask you how Dean Henderson is doing, please? And can just coming back to his COVID situation, how alarming was it for you that a young athlete in such good shape as him would still kind of suffer the effects of COVID quite a bit after contracting it?
Well, I think the whole situation around the COVID is still unknown, and it's new for everyone, and that's the scary bit with it. We don't really know the effects on you because you hear people have it, or less fit people than footballers have it, and no symptoms. And then you have fit footballers, and you get after effects and prolonged, call it side effects and tiredness. So it's a scary disease or a virus. So we need to really be careful. With Dean, regards to Dean, he was tired after trainings, so he felt that, and we needed to check him up. Now he feels much better. He's passed all the tests that we have gone through with him, and he's training. He's building himself up again because he's lost a few weeks. But he's working in the gym hard. He's working out on the grass. He's not with full team training yet, but it won't be too long.